Hello everyone, I am the Arclight, and today we are back with another totally accurate Battle Simulator 40k crossover. Today we will be creating everyone's favorite Space Marine chapter, if your favorite Space Marine chapter is the Ultramarines. So, I decided to start with them out of all the different Space Marine chapters to do. I plan on doing a few other ones, which is why I selected the units I did. So the first unit I selected was uh, the Assault Intercessor, followed with the Blade Guard Veteran, the Blade Guard Ancient, the Apothecary, the Eradicator, the Gravis Captain, and Guilliman. Because, of course, it's not the Ultramarines if there isn't Guilliman. So I'll let you finish enjoy this creation montage, and then get back to you with some good gameplay. Okay, and we are back. So first we will do the layout and comparison of our characters. So I'm just going to kind of throw them all out on the field here. Okay, nice. And then we can take a nice look at them. So our first character we're going to have a look at is our lovely Assault Intercessor. Picture up in the top right for comparison. I mean, it's probably about as good as I'm going to get it in tabs. Maybe I'll work on refining a little. We have our Eradicator. Again, it's a little off, but I think it's going to serve its purpose pretty well. Our Blade Guard Veteran, which I think actually turned out really nicely. The only thing that's kind of missing is the little iron halos, but, you know. Then we got our Blade Guard Ancient. I wish I had a better idea for the banner. If you have any ideas for the banners or the halos, just let me know. Our Apothecary, pretty straightforward, but again, only so much I can do without creating custom assets, but I like it. Our Gravis Captain, I realized later that it's dwarfed, because I was like, why is it so small? And then I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be why. And then we got our good old boy Guilliman, Papa Smurf. I do like how he looks. I think it's pretty solid. I mean, it's not as much gold and blue. It's not like as much gold vines, but that's okay. So like I said in the last video, we're going to start facing up against our previous created factions. So our Ultramarines, of course, are going to face our Necrons. So we're going to set up 2 squads of Eradicators right next to Guilliman. Then we'll set our Blade Guard Ancient along with 6 Blade Guard Vets. Just kind of get a little charge in there. And then we're going to go ahead, throw down 2 Apothecaries, even though, I mean, that's not really how they work, but it's okay. At least not for those. Not even the Primaris Apothecary, but it's fine. And then we'll do 2 sets of 10 Assault Intercessors with our Gravis Captain over there. And we'll throw down our other set of Assault Intercessors right over here. Lovely. Okay, now that we got that going for us, it's like, why is that guy so tall? It just illusion, I guess. Or maybe he was a little bigger, but whatever. Now we're going to face him against our Necrons. We'll push down our Shard of the Nightbringer, Hemotech, some of the Lich Guard, just to keep them safe. Our Psychomancer, because of course. We'll do 2 squads of 5 flayed ones, because wonderful. Alright, we'll do some death marks, 2 squads of 5. Love to see it. Then we'll do 2 squads of 5 immortals. Just kind of put in some work. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Just trying to get a good place set them. That I don't know why I put them there. Or whatever, it's fine. Post-production, great. Anyways, then we'll do 2 squads of 10 warriors. Wow, that's unsymmetry is bothering me. I'm sorry, guys. And we'll fight them, see how it goes. So we'll start with a little slow motion action. Automatically healing up Guilliman, even though he hasn't taken any damage, just whatever. Okay, so those bolt pistols are definitely putting in some work. Okay, and getting absolutely just smited by the Charlotte Nightbringer. Not good. Not good at all. But as we can see, we got our Blade Guard Ancients and Ancient and Veterans just running in there, and then getting absolutely blasted by those Immortals. Wow, that fear effect is not working very well for the Ultramarines. Got the charge, okay. Oh, that one lone Ultramarine Assault Intercessor is about to get wrecked. Yeah, poor guy. I mean, this is kind of what I imagine the Ultramarines going against the Necrons would kind of look like. Like, I love the Ultramarines, but man, these are death robots. Like, they're crazy. But, you know, they're trying their best. Looking at how the Eradicators are working with their inaccuracy, it's kind of working against them. But I think maybe a different projectile, like just a high damage explosive round or something like that, probably work a little better, just so I can shoot straight instead of whatever this is. Wow, yeah, that Eradicator just absolutely shot one of their assault intercessors. And there's Gilliman just hanging out in the back for some reason. Nice. And that Nightbringer just moving in on that Blade Guard Vet and Ancient. It's unfortunate they don't have the same bravery they do in the storyline. I wish there's a way you can make units immune to the fear effect, but there isn't that I'm aware of, and the only way I could do it would be completely removing the fear effect from them, and I think just to fight a faction is not necessarily the best idea, but maybe I'll reconsider it for the future against the other Space Marine chapters. And we got Gilliman slowly marching towards his doom with his squad of a few of the Assault Intercessors who fell back. No, there's no Assault Intercessors, never mind. Just Eradicators and then the Apothecarians. He's just going right up there. Okay. Going in. They got the Nightbringer. Nice. There we go. So they did do some work. But that whole left flank over there is absolutely dominating. Explosion goes, pulls a Motek, Stormlord in. Okay. Things are looking pretty good for the Ultramarines, all things considered. But I think they don't have enough units, numbers, or for health just to be able to actually solve the issue, unfortunately. But yeah, that guy just got absolutely smited by that Psychomancer. Yeah, that is. Oh, we got the charge into the Stormlord, and that is some true Space Marine bravery right there. Just charge into the face of the enemy, just like I'm going for it. That is very neat. So now's the chance where I'm going to say, if you have an idea for what faction I should cover next, just let me know, and I'll go ahead and do that. I'm thinking about, for moving forward, with some of the more vehicle-heavy factions, kind of creating proxies for them. Like, I was thinking about creating a dreadnought for the Marines, but just so many of the things I have no idea how to do. Like, I'm not really familiar with creating custom assets and stuff like that. So maybe I'll look into some tutorials, just kind of try and improve that, because I think it'd be really cool to do. I just don't know how to do it. And we'll speed it up, to kind of speed up their doom a little fast, a little bit more. Yeah. It's kind of a slaughter for them. Like, they did pretty good. They made some good pushes, but in the end, it just wasn't enough. And this guy's just running around. He's like, help me. And all that's left is the Apothecary. He just gets absolutely just annihilated. Alright. And let's just go ahead, you know, throw him up against a little bit of an easier enemy, because I like to see him win. So, how about, like, yeah, I think we'll go with Ancient. Yeah, just like we did with the Necrons. Okay, no, we'll do Spooky. Because nothing like giving them more fear things to be afraid of, right? But we'll set that up. Anyways, for the future units with bigger things like tanks and dreadnoughts, I think I'm kind of create proxy units where they replicate their firepower and health just in a smaller package in the wrong shape. Because some units are just so reliant on bigger things that I just can't create. Like I want to do the Imperial Knights, but simply I don't know how to even begin to do that. And the weapons are at the very least going to be a little off because I mean they only get 2 weapons, and the weapons are going to be horribly scaled down because the weapons don't scale with the size of the model. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, and we'll just kind of have to deal with some proxy units, just replicate the firepower and health. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to go for next. What I'm thinking about doing next, though, as far as units go, I'm thinking about AdMech or Raven Guard maybe. But again, if you have an idea, leave a comment, and I'll definitely look into doing that. So we'll see him go ham on the spooky faction, just rushing in there in true Ultramarine style. Got a golden boy just going in there. And he didn't get to do anything except take some credit. Ah, isn't that how it goes, Mr. Gilliman? Well, with all that being said and done, that ends the video. I hope you all enjoyed your time here. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and a comment of what you'd love to see next. With that being said, have a great day, guys. Dark Light out.